Might have done some good, though. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I've done some good. I calmed her down and tried to explain to her that I said I would have never, and I wouldn't have. I said there was no cars here and there's nobody. I said I thought there was nobody home. They'd left the bird out, and I said I didn't want to see the bird killed by the. Well, them kids love that bird, and I didn't want to see it killed by them cats.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Oh, she said, I believe you. She said, I believe you. She shook my hand and all that, and then the cop come back, and then I think then he left again, and that was the end of that. So, but he said, I could take you in on my own, but he said, I ain't gonna do it. And I said, well, all right, but let them arrest me for that and me sick. My mom's got money, and before it's over, they won't be none of them got a job.
Well, you might ought to file a complaint against him.
Well, as soon as the cop got there, this girl's boyfriend got up and called me a no-good son of a bitch, and he was gonna kill me. And I thought, yeah. I said I just walked around there at the corner of the house before the cop got there, and he was standing there on the porch, and he didn't say a word. So as soon as the cop got there, he got brave.
Well, I wish you lived out in the country like I do. You can use you can use two corn cobs out here, a white one and a brown one. See if you need another white one.
Yeah, that's country living. Oh well, such is life in the city. I knew when they moved in, though, Kenny, I could tell that there was going to be a problem. I knew just by looking at them. I mean, you ever look at people that I knew that she was crazy, and I knew she was a cop caller, and I just knew it. I could tell by it, and it was my own fault. I should have never even tried to help. You know, I give their kid a brand new $100 bicycle, and I'd go up there and I'd fix her little girl's bicycle, put air in the tires, and we mowed their yard for them. Did all that, and then, should have never get involved with them, never.
Well, I believe I'd get my bicycles back and maybe put a fence up beside your driveway there and a little white gate right there coming into your house.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, just put a little fence up beside the sidewalk there, and a little white gate there, and that would be pretty. And anyway, well, I tell you what. Those policemen ought to looked at that weatherboard and seen how them mowers knock a hole in it.
Oh, he did. He knew better, Kenny. He just trying to, he kept rattling off all these charges, illegal use of a firearm, blah blah, with a BB gun, and. I knew it was all crap. He didn't know nothing. He don't know the law. He's just a punk kid out of Marion at their heart, I think. He don't know the law. I know the law better than he does, so and I just let him rattle on, because as long as they wasn't gonna do nothing, I said, well, rattle on. I don't care. I gotta get me a cup of coffee. Casey, N9WZF.
Yeah, don't get too mad. Drink a little coffee and cool off. N9WZF.
Oh, I ain't mad a bit. I think it's kind of funny, but I think I'm gonna sell this place and move away from it. I'm sick of it.
Well, that'd be a good idea. W5GW. You around there anywhere, George? JR4PF, you happen to be by? No, I don't either. I got the cables working. I like to never got to, figured out how to turn that keyer on.
Oh, you mean in the menu?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, them menu-driven radio. They got a deal in all of them now about turning your amplifier. It won't drive it away. Nothing unless you got it on.
Uh-oh, there's George tuning that.
George.
That might have been somebody off to somewhere else, though. Hey, George, how you doing?
Good morning, George.
Everybody else is. I heard you and Ron, that's about it.
That's about all that's on here, I guess. And a little bit of splatter.
I think we're about it, George.
It's kind of foggy down here. Might be drizzling right now.
Yeah, it was foggy here yesterday morning, but I don't know about this morning, but it's 63 degrees here.
I think it's about 66 here.
I turned on a little bit of preamp there. Process. Did that change me any?
A little louder.
A little bit louder on me.
You're wild, you're wild.
Ron, you gotta get to calling around about that internet now. I tell you what, we was on 3713 last night and had a good old time sending high definition pictures.
Well, they got a program for that now.
Yeah, that hybrid.
Does it cost anything?
No, you gotta have the internet though.
Well, it don't take long to send one, does it?
Not very long, does it, George?
Oh, it's pretty quick.
You ought to just call them up this morning, Ron, and say, put me in the internet service here.
Well, the wife was talking about that last night, getting it hooked up, so we may do that. She's wanting to get on Facebook with all of her family, so now that she's wanting it, maybe. Of course, I never did push it because I didn't really care that much about it either, but it's usually just a pain in the butt.
Well, you can check around. They offer different prices there and different, through different companies.
Well, what's the normal price of what does it run?
Well, I've heard it run anywhere from 30-something to 70. Haven't you, George?
It
Depends, where you live, all that.
Yeah, but he lives kind of in a town there. If he wants to know, he could probably get it off of a store over there, maybe the drugstore or bank or something.
Well, I can get it off of Cheers over here. That's what I'm doing now, but I have to go outside to do it because of this metal roof.
Well, I'd check into an antenna of some sort, a preamp. I mean, what do you call them things? Damn it, I'm as crazy as a lunatic. A booster, you know.
I don't know if I knew what to get to hook it up, I would.
Build your antenna out of a coffee pot, put it up on your house, where it come down, hook it up.
Yeah, I've got a antenna here for my son gave me. It's for it's a beam, a 12 of them a beam. It's for about it's for that wireless service.
That'll work good.
There you go. Just point it to Cheers and plug it in the back of your computer.
Well, it takes that end connector. That's the only thing I gotta do is get the connectors. It takes that end connector to the beam, and then I don't know what kind of connector I'd have to the computer. So that's the only thing that's holding me up from doing it. I gotta find out what I gotta have.